Hello and welcome to today's NinjaTrader Ecosystem webinar event with Jason Glace of Deer Creek Enterprises. My name is Tiffany and I am a platform representative at NinjaTrader. Today's webinar is interactive, so if you'd like to ask questions during the presentation, please open the chat window. You can open the chat by moving your mouse to the bottom of the Zoom window and pressing the chat icon. Once you have that chat window enabled, I would like to test for audio and visual. So you can hear my voice and see the projection in the screen, please type a Y into the chat now. Thank you all for confirming that. Again, we have a very special event with you today with Jason Glace of Deer Creek Enterprise. But before we get started, I'd like to place a poll into the room. While you fill that out, I'd like to mention that it is important to understand that there are substantial risks in trading commodity future contracts and forex. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you and will depend on your specific circumstances and financial resources. It is possible to lose all funds deposited with your broker and could even incur losses beyond these amounts. Please inquire at the link provided for more information or for a copy of the CFTC full risk disclosure. Also, please remember that these training webinars are not a solicitation nor a recommendation, but simply educational in nature. This webinar is presented by NinjaTrader LLC, which is a technology company responsible for developing and supporting the NinjaTrader trading software. For brokerage-related questions, it should be directed to the NinjaTrader brokerage directly at the information provided. Thank you all for filling out that poll. The question is, what type of tools and services have you used from the NinjaTrader ecosystem? It appears that 46% of you are using it for indicators and strategies. 17% of you are using the NinjaTrader ecosystem for education, 5% of you are using it for programming services, and 32% of you have not yet used the NinjaTrader ecosystem. The NinjaTrader ecosystem website is home to hundreds of third-party apps and services, all centered around the NinjaTrader platform. With new tools added nearly every day, NinjaTrader ecosystem is home to hundreds of apps and services. You can quickly and easily find the tools and services you're looking for with a simple keyword search. You'll also find information about upcoming webinars and an on-demand video archive to view event recordings at the link provided. For up-to-date information, be sure to like or follow NinjaTrader on all social media platforms. I've included both our Facebook as well as our Twitter links in the chat. NinjaTrader is always free for advanced charting, strategy backtesting, and trade simulation. To be sure you are on the latest version of NinjaTrader and pick up a free live data trial, please visit the following link. You could purchase or lease NinjaTrader at the following link. And if you're just getting started with NinjaTrader, we offer free live training on a daily basis. You can view a schedule of weekly webinars at the following link. We're very excited for this unique event in which Jason will demonstrate how using automated strategies and algorithms versus manual orders can provide much greater trading consistency. Thanks again for your attendance today, and please, without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome to the NinjaTrader webinar room, Jason. Please take it away, Jason.
Thank you very much, Tiffany. Just want to make sure everybody can see the screen and hear my voice.
I can't see your screen just yet. You may have to select the share button again. There you go.
There we are.
Perfect.
Perfect. So thank you very much, Tiffany and NinjaTrader, for hosting this. Thank you everybody for attending. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time here this afternoon. I know everybody's busy, so want to try to get right down into it. So the main thing that we do is build automated strategies for anyone that wants strategies built. Whether you have a manual strategy that you're using and you want to automate it, we do that all the time. We also build and lease sophisticated strategies that we lease out to different clients. And we are also partnered with an education company called Target Trading Academy. So by partnering with them, we get the versatility of all the education plus building different automated algorithms. So a little bit about me. retired professional motocross racer, snowmobile racer. I do have a college degree in engineering. I did work for the Department of Defense for various years, doing different things in the engineering field, and wanted more, just wasn't happy working for someone else. Was always eager to trade, learn more about trading. So after building a relationship with the Target Trading Academy personnel, learned how to trade very well over time, building algorithms, of which I used to do with the Department of Defense as well, and brought all that to algorithmic trading. So we've been in business for 8 years, almost 9 years now. And the benefits of using algorithmic trading versus manual trading, during the day, we see it all the time. Many times there's a level that you want to get into. You're waiting, and the market takes off very fast, very rapidly. Many times you can't get into the trade because you couldn't push the button fast enough. Automated trading does everything very consistently, day in, day out. Every time all the parameters match up, they do exactly what they're supposed to do all the time, whether it's one time for the day, 100 times for the day. They do the exact same thing. Doesn't matter how fast the market's moving, they are always catching them. Another big thing with manual trading versus automated trading, there's always a lot of emotion. Lots of times you're waiting for a level and you're waiting, and then you may hesitate a little bit because your emotions start to take over. Even though you see everything of exactly what you're looking for, your emotions start to take over. And then before you know it, a lot of times the trade's gone, you didn't enter the trade, or if you attempt to chase it, that just gets you in trouble. So automated strategies just do it time after time after time. And over the days, over the weeks, they can add up to a lot better trading. Also, much more consistency on many different levels, many different markets. So we can build any kind of different algorithms for any trader that they want, whether you're wanting something to follow a certain indicator, something to follow certain bars, any kind of strategy that you actually do manually, or you have something that let's say is maybe 80% there and you need a little bit of extra help, we do that as well. So we do everything for NinjaTrader 7 and NinjaTrader 8, although we like to build as many for 8 as we can, with 8 being the newer platform, much more robust in many different ways. So if someone does want something in 7, we can also accommodate that as well. Usually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, depending on what the strategy is and how busy we are. We usually get it done, get it back to the customer. And as long as nothing changes from the original scope, we test everything exactly how it's supposed to be before it goes out the door. So we don't just build it and then send it out to the customer. We build it, test it, make sure it goes to the original scope of what it was, and then we send it out. If there's any modifications or anything else that needs to get done, we can do that as well afterwards. We have a lot of clients that once they build one program, they continuously build other programs and keep building programs and or add things on to different programs. So we always have customer support for that. Aside from building it for a program for what a trader would like, we also have strategies that we use all the time that are proven day in and day out. Again, we're partnered with targettradingacademy.com, education company, one of the leading education companies there are for futures. And together we work conjointly, building automated programs, doing different things within their methodologies of what they teach, how they teach, to help many of the students become much better traders. Over the years, by using automated strategies, a lot of the students have been doing much better by using automated strategies. Again, all the stops, entries, targets, everything, all the parameters within any trade, they are immediately there, immediately put onto the chart, no hesitation at all. Depending on what different program there is, there may be one target, there may be 2 or 3 or 4. If there's a few of them, the stops are automatically doing exactly what they're supposed to do, pending the market conditions. Everything that we lease is all in NinjaTrader 8. We have not built anything in NinjaTrader 7 for this, just because NinjaTrader 8 is much more robust. If we would have enough clientele for 7, obviously we could consider building some for 7, but it's just much easier to go over to NinjaTrader 8. Some of the latest ones that we built is called the Oracle. It works with different methodologies using market profile. Using this automated strategy, we also send out different HVA levels, which we call high volume area levels, that we use every day to trade off of, which are support and resistance. Anyone that gets the Oracle, they get these levels every day. You get these levels. You also have a dedicated room that is using the Oracle automated strategies. And it is 100% completely dedicated to that. There is also another room, a teaching room, that you also get when you purchase the Oracle automated bots, which is the educational room. Lets you know how to draw some of these areas for yourself, how to become a better trader, where to get in, where not to get in, every day, all day. Within both of these rooms, there's numerous different markets that are being traded all the time by many different clients that are in there. We do not do a follow along teaching, as far as we don't have trades that are there every time for people to just follow along. We do have trades up there, but we are teaching how to use them and also how well all the automated strategies work at proper points. So it's all, even though automated strategies are great, you still have to have a baseline. You still have to have a methodology of how to use them, when to use them, where to use them. Because you can have the best strategy in the world, but if you're not precise on using it, lots of times it can get you in trouble. And, you know, again, the automated strategies, they have no brain. They do exactly what they're supposed to do, and they will line up as many times or go off as many times as all the parameters line up. If the parameters are 99.2%, they will not go off. They have to be 100% to actuate all the time. This is an example, just a quick screenshot of one of the automated strategies that's went off with the Oracle, how it lines up. This is just a one target approach with the stop. As you can see, this golden area in here is what we call a high volume area as to how we gain our resistance and support levels that work extremely well. This is just another screenshot. Same thing, NASDAQ. And then I also have a video here, which I'd like to play. the strategy is automatically disqualified. So as you'll see here, you'll see an order pop up, and depending on what the parameters are, lots of times orders are disqualified for many different reasons that is within the methodology and within the code. All this is automatic. As you can see, it just automatically canceled the order because the parameters didn't line up properly. And at that point, it cancels the order. If that happens, then there's no trade. You shouldn't be trading there at any point in time. So we have probably 2 to 3 times as many trades that will be taken in a day, most of the time by most of the students, depending on when they're trading, that are disqualified. And they're disqualified for a reason. If they would not be disqualified and most people would take them, most of the time, the trade would not work out positive. So having this function in there as well, while monitoring this, is a big plus for everyone. So besides the Oracle that I just showed, we do have some new indicators that we are releasing as well. We also have what we're called high frequency trading indicators. This basically is tracking the high frequency traders. A lot of the big money that is going on in Wall Street from time to time. They are the ones that are making the market move lots of times. These indicators are in real time. And we have what's called a short-term indicator or a long-term indicator, meaning sometimes a short-term indicator is just looking for a quick pop. If the market comes to a certain level and maybe there's some buyers that come in and the short-term indicator starts to go up, that usually is a good enhancement that the market is going to pop lots of times before the market does. So longer term traders that come in also are looking for the same thing, but sometimes it may take a little bit to turn the market one way or another. But when both of them start to go in one direction, that is usually a very good indication that the market is going to start to go in that direction. So, and they can be used on the long side and or on the short side as well. So we have them for numerous different markets, and we're always looking for adding them to different markets as well that we don't have, but we already have them for about a dozen of their most popular markets. Aside from the high frequency trading indicator that we have, HFT indicator, we also have a new lightning bolt indicator. Basically is divergence with it's monitoring a bunch of different parameters within the market that are always consistently changing. And when we have a market that comes down to a support level and the lightning bolt is monitoring it and it goes off, that is a very good indication that if you're using this with the Oracle and or with the HFT algos, that you have a lot better insurance that the market is going to go in this direction. And I do have a picture, which I'll show you as well, but this is available on NinjaTrader 8. Very easy to download, very quick. And you can run it on many different markets. You also don't have to use this during the pit session. You can use it during the pit session. You can use it overnight, pre-market. It works just as well. And this works extremely well. This is something that I've been working on for a while. And everything that we build everything in real time. We don't build anything back testing, forward testing, any of that stuff, because that really doesn't tell the whole story. The only way you can really get a program together and get it working properly is to test it in real time. And then you have to test it a long time to ensure that it's working in many different markets. And also the markets are always changing. So you may have slow periods, you may have really fast periods when the markets are moving with a lot of volume and volatility. You got to make sure that they work conjointly with everything. So lots of times it takes a long time to get them to work properly. But by using this indicator with the Oracle and or HFT, works great. This is a picture of HFT indicator that we have here. If you look at the blue line, this is the short term buyers that are coming up, and also the white line is the long-term buyers. What this is telling us is the market has went up here a little bit, was down, came up and started to go sideways here. And you can see that the short term and the long term, both those lines are both starting to climb. That's telling you that it's getting bullish. The higher, closer to 100, is meaning that the market is getting bullish. Builders are buying. What happens? The market pops and goes straight up. We get to this top up here, and you can see right here where these HFT indicators is already starting to go down just before it gets to the top. So this is telling you that it's starting to go down. You may not want to short it right at this point, but you surely don't want to buy it if you didn't get to buy it back here. So this is telling you to wait and wait. And if it starts to go down, then you start shorting it to go down. But that is how they work. Here is another indication as well. As you can see here, the short and long-term buyers start to come up here on this gold trade, and the market goes straight up. Once we get to here, the high frequency traders are starting to pull out. They're starting to sell their positions, and other people are starting to sell as well, as you can see right here. And I can draw that as straight as line as possible, but you can see they're already starting to sell, and they're already starting to go down. The market pops a little bit and then drops straight down by seeing this right here. Having that at your fingertips is extremely, extremely important and helps every day in all markets. I have one more here. This is just from the other day. High frequency traders here at the bottom. This is oil that has went up to a top right here. High frequency short-term indicator and long-term started to come off from the bullish side and started to go down. And as you can see, the market followed. Right after they started to go down, the market followed us. And that was for roughly 30 cents in oil, 35 cents in oil, which is a pretty good move over a 10-minute period. So they work extremely well in all different markets. So one, I want to show a picture of a lightning bolt real quick that I had taken yesterday. The indicator, as you can see here, it has a green light that is down here on the bottom. This is normally red. And when this green light turns green, this is telling you that either A, the market is changing if you're looking for a reversal, and also if it is going sideways or starting to move, lots of times this indicator can come on and let you know that a move is starting to go up or it's starting to go down. Right side is the long side. There is also a little light on the left side, which I don't have in the screenshot because I only took half of it, but that is for the short side. But this green light came on right here at this 55.75 area. And you can see this is 14.15, and this was yesterday. Five minutes later, I took another screenshot when it had just turned red. It was green the whole way up through here and turned red right here. So that move right there was worth about 7 points just from this sophisticated indicator. Along with this indicator, we also have an automated strategy that goes with this. You can either get the indicator or you can get the automated strategy, which is everything that you see right here. But when this green light goes off, it automatically enters a trade, automatically has your targets, automatically has a stop, and is monitoring the market. In this case, it's monitoring when it's going up. Once your targets are taken off, the stop will go to different parameters depending on what the market conditions are. That is all automatic. It will also trail the current position that is going. And when it gets to a certain point and or the market starts to change, all the parameters start to change, it will automatically exit the trade. The automated strategy entered here at 55.75, and the last target was filled here at 62.75 because the parameters started to change. That was 100%. That can be 100% automated if you're using the strategy. If you would just like to use the indicator and you would like to use your own manual strategy, that you can do as well. That is totally up to you, but many times when those lights go off, the market is moving very rapidly, and sometimes it's tough to get into the position at the exact price of where that may go off. Sometimes you may be 1 or 2 ticks late. If it's moving extremely rapidly, you may not get in at all. It may already jump 2 or 3 points, and that's normally, that's a pretty good move in the ES. But that is available for all the popular markets. So pricing of all the algos, pricing of everything, anything using the code that you will get at the bottom is 20% off for anything that I build for anyone. If you have a strategy that you would need built, want it automated, my pricing will be 20% off for anyone that is watching the webinar and gives business through this webinar. All the different strategies that we use with Target Trading Academy, our partners, they are discounted as well. All the HFT indicators are $100 per month per market instead of $120. If you do get 3 markets, the third market is then $50. So if you get 3, it's $250 a month. And as you could see from the pictures I shown earlier, 1 or 2 trades can definitely pay for a few of them for the month. The Oracle SmartBot and Market Profile Room for the year, for everything, normally is $15,000, but with this webinar, we priced it at $12,000. Again, that gets you the automated strategy, that gets you to 2 different rooms, that also gets you really to learn how to read the market with the methodologies, understanding the methodologies of what the actual bots are doing on all the different markets, and learning where to stay out of trouble and actually where to get in. It takes a little bit of a process, learning anything. Trading is no different. So sometimes, it's just like going to college. You go to college, you don't get your degree in 3 days. You don't have the perfect job when you immediately get out. It takes a little bit of strategy to learn, but many students that are in the rooms, they do very well, very quickly, pending the time that they have to dedicate to it. Sometimes maybe people only have an hour or 2 a day, a couple days a week, and then there's some people that are in there all day. So it all depends on what kind of time frame everyone has. So lightning bolt indicator, what you've seen is $250 a month for the market. Obviously, if you get a few markets, we also give a discount for that. And if you would like the lightning bolt with the automated strategy that immediately throws the orders out, that is $500 a month per market. That is a little bit more because of the automation that goes into it, a lot of different parameters that are into it. And over time, using the automated strategy over a month, using the automated strategy over a week versus just the indicator will make a big difference in the number of trades that it's getting in and out of throughout the day in many different markets. So that is the pricing of what we have at the moment. And I do have some links here for anyone to contact us. You can go right to deercreekenterpriseincorporated.com webpage. If you have any questions, comments, you can go right there, look at the webpage. You can send me a link at any point in time. If you have questions about this, if you have questions about the Oracle automated strategy and programming, there is a link right here as well. If you have questions about the HFT indicators, there's also another link here, and the lightning bolt has another link as well. So we have the promotion code down here. If you use Web 2020 DC, that will get you the pricing that we have right here that we listed for all these. And I know a lot of people, a lot of people always want free stuff, and they want algorithms that are for free, programming that is for free. But a lot of times, the free stuff just doesn't get you very far. If you want the good stuff where people are making a living every day, we put a lot of time, a lot of pride into everything that we build. It works extremely, extremely well, and we will put it up against the best futures automated strategies that are out there. So we use them every day. They're proven every day. Many students have winners every day that they show. And when I say many, sometimes there's 30, 40, 50, 60 winners. If you go to Facebook, targettradingacademy.com, Facebook, you will see winners that are on there every day that are posted using these algorithmic strategies. So with that, if there's any questions I can answer, I will go through. Well, we don't, and I'm going to start right here, Paul. We don't do back testing, as I said earlier. Any of our programs, we don't back test them. We do our programs 100% real trading throughout the day. That's how we program things. That's how we get them right. That's how the real programmers get things to work properly. Doing them day in, day out with the markets changing. Because if you try to back test something, it is never, ever the same. So that's how we build our algorithms. Yes, Edward, the automated strategies change when they come out, depending on what the parameters of the market are. When the automated strategies hit, it is 100% automatic. They do everything. We do not have a trial period at the moment. The performance metrics, we have numerous different listings of performance metrics, but if you go to targettradingacademy.com on their Facebook page, Paul Robinson, you will see winners every day that are posted up there using the Oracle bots every day. And sometimes that list is long. It may be 6 minutes long from many different students that are using these every day. Albert, it all depends on what the program consists of for what I charge. I mean, it just depends. Some are very sophisticated. Some I can do in a half hour, 45 minutes. Some may take hours and hours or a day or two. Some programs are very sophisticated. So it all depends on exactly what your parameters are. If you have a strategy that you're thinking of or want a price on, go to deercreekenterprisesinc.com, send me a message, and I'll get with you and we'll figure out what the price is for the parameters to get you automated. We do provide updates. We don't do, well, and Jason, do a quick analogy with you, because I mean, I'm a professional trader, okay? So I make a living trading every day, have been for years and years. A win-loss ratio really doesn't mean, it doesn't mean anything, because sometimes you can have a 40% win ratio and you can kill it. Sometimes you can have a 70 or 75% win ratio and still lose money. It all depends on the parameters that you're using, where you're getting in and where you're getting out. So, you know, if you're looking for something that has to have X amount win ratio, that is false, 100%. We do have, if you go to this lightning bolt indicator down here, it has describing on what it does, how it does. And this is a brand new indicator that we just brought out. I've been working on it for a long, long time, and just bringing it out and advertising it for this. But it works great. I can tell you yesterday, I was running it and I was running it in the room, one trade room on the ES, and it was 17 out of 18 winners. 18 trades, one loser. And that was all up until about 11 or 11:05 Eastern. So that's pretty good dynamics. Edward, no, when the targets come out, the targets are set depending on what the parameters are for the lightning bolt. So, and they're not always going to be the same. It just depends on the market. It all depends on how much the market is moving as well. So that all depends. No, it's not a set and forget automated strategy. And there's no automated strategy that is a set and forget. I know a lot of people, you know, including myself, I'd love it. If I could have one that I could use it every day and turn it on at 8 o'clock in the morning and come back at 3:30 and have it have, you know, a lot of money in my account every day, it'd be great. But they just don't work like that. So even though you have a great automated strategy, having a foundation and learning of what you're doing to run these really is what separates the men from the boys. Okay, that's what turns you into a pro, 100%. All the products that are custom built on NinjaTrader 8, yes. And if you still have 7, I mean, you can migrate over to 8 very easily if needed. I know NinjaTrader customer service is very good at helping with that, and getting everything over from 7 to 8 is extremely easy. Yeah, we have, Rocky, we have a lot of them ready to go. ES, NQ, copper, gold, euro, pound, oil, nat gas, numerous others. They're ready to go. Go to these links and, you know, within a day or two, we can have everything out there for you. And I know I'm starting to run out of time here. Yes, you do need a license, a lifetime license to run the HFT indicators. And as far as automated strategies or any of that, you need to have a lifetime license with NinjaTrader. Which if you get the lifetime license, it's I mean, you get so much more, and you can do so much more with the lifetime license. And yes, you probably just heard a bang go off. That was a lightning bolt. Yes, Jerry, it's, 12,000 is a big investment, but if someone wants to do this and actually do it for a living, you learn the proper things, and you learn them the right way. How to trade, what to trade, when to trade, and more importantly, when not to trade. And that's always one of the biggest things. When you learn when not to trade, that's when you really start to make the money. I know everybody looks at it differently, but you have to learn when not to trade and when to back up and not put your money at risk. But when you buy the Oracle, you get all the training, everything to go with that. You also get a foundation of learning market profile, learning how to trade properly. Yes, the profit and loss is more than a win rate. That's correct. But every day is, you got to remember, every day is completely different. So one day you may have a ton of trades, the next day maybe there's not quite as much, just because of the way the market is. And I mean, for example, this morning, the ES was basically lame until the end of the day when it sank off the top. So no one can ever predict how much the markets are going to move and or which markets are going to move. Yes, you can just get a hold of Target Trading Academy for a preview of just their rooms if you like. They have many different rooms. They have more rooms than just the two for the market profile room and the Oracle room. They have another one, which is more so like a scalping room as well. If maybe someone's interested in that. And they also have a room that is just dedicated to the micros for using the micro gold and micro NASDAQ ES as well. So yes, the lightning bolt is leased, and it is leased monthly, whether it be the indicator or the strategy. And a reason that they're leased is I'm always continuously working on them, always updating them, always doing different things. Anybody that gets them, whenever there's a new update, you always get the latest and greatest update all the time. There's a lot of companies that just sell indicators and or automated strategies, and they may work great at one point in time, but the markets are always changing. And a year or two down the road, that current setup may not work anymore, and you will not be most likely getting any updates. So then if you buy one, then you have to go get another one at some point if you do that. When they're leased, you're always getting the latest and greatest stuff. I don't have anything at the moment that is live that's going. Here I have a chart with the indicator that is on. Lightning bolt. So a red circle in the bottom here, green circle in the bottom right, which is on the ES. So that basically shows, that's what it looks like when the indicator is on there. If you're using it with a strategy, they are on there as well. But whenever this light comes on and a sound comes with it, a thunderbolt comes with it, an order is automatically submitted. So, and Joe, you're absolutely right. Nothing is free in trading. So, and when it comes to the Oracle and also leasing the automated strategy for the lightning bolt, Target Trading Academy also has our partners. They have monthly payments as well. So if you can't come up with the cash right away, they have many different monthly programs on how to pay for it That I'm not going to get into, but go to the link, send a note, and one of the representatives can help you with that specifically deals with that. But there's many different ways on how you can pay for them. So any other questions as I'm running out of time here? Lightning bolt is an indicator and it's also a strategy. There's two different things there, Edward. So we have the indicator. If you just want the indicator, you can just use the indicator. If you want the indicator / strategy, that is basically the next step up. That's the Cadillac. The lightning bolt is $250 per market per month for the indicator. If you would like the strategy, that is $500 per month. Everything works on futures. So yes, Jerry. Again, any questions, go to the website, deercreekenterprises.com. There's links that are on there that take you to all these right here. So you can go there, ask questions. And if there is a particular question, you can just click on the contact us button and that will come right to me. And either I will answer it or I will send it right to the proper personnel that can answer your question for this. This offer is valid until 12 o'clock or 4 o'clock tomorrow. So if you send in to get the information today, tonight, tomorrow, that offer stands. Yes, if you want the Oracle and the training, which is $12,000 for the year. If you want anything additional on that, then it's extra. If you wanted that plus the lightning bolt, then yes, it's $250 a month for the lightning bolt. And if someone wants a package deal with many of them together, we can work a price down a little bit on that as well. We do not have a lifetime buy of any of the programs at the moment. So yes, the webinar will be recorded. It will be on NinjaTrader's website. They have all of them that are on there. Yes, the promo code right here, that applies to everything. All pricing, that includes all leases, indicators. If you have manual strategies and you want built to make them automated, that as well. The lightning bolt cannot be used on the micros, mainly because the big money is in the big markets. If you're using the micros and you want to use it, my suggestion may be let's just say you're trading the MES, put it on an ES chart, put your chart up a little bit, and then you have it right there and you can follow along with the regular ES futures and trade the micros as well. The lightning bolt and Oracle, they work well together, Edward. You're using the indicator and the Oracle's coming down to a level, throws an order out or is ready to throw an order out, and the lightning bolt goes off. That just gives much, much more insurance that trade is looking very good, like it's supposed to. No, you cannot customize the targets in the lightning bolt strategy. They are all, it all depends on the parameters and what's going to happen. So they are all pre-programmed as to where they are supposed to go. Is there a particular time of day when the indicators work the best? It all depends. I mean, a lot of times they work great during the pit session, but you know, a lot of times they work well pre-market. Sometimes they work great overnight. It just all depends on how the market is